Hey, it's Joel, World Maker Faire 2017, and I'm at the ONO booth, and I'm here with Giacomo. How you doing, man?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm great. One of the unique things about ONO is that you've been at past Maker Fairs, and I know you haven't had a working printer on display. Things are different this year. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, absolutely. This year, we finally managed to get the working printer out here. We have it printing right over there in the corner. We took an ONO and we cut open the side of it, so you can actually take a time lapse going over there of it printing. This is what we printed yesterday. As you can see, since it's open, you have some of the resin just hardening from the light from outside. But with a normal printing, you'll get parts that are much smoother like these.
It looks great. One of the advantages of the ONO that you're talking about is that it's, correct me if I'm wrong, a $99 resin printer.
Yes.
Okay, explain a little bit for those that may not know how it works.
Yeah, so the resin that we developed here hardens under visible light rather than ultraviolet, and that's what allows you to use your phone screen as the light source to harden the resin. So the phone actually sits underneath inside the printer. Then in here you pour the liquid resin. It's got this film which has been UL certified to protect your phone screen from the actual resin. And then when you close it up, that'll block out all the external light except what's coming from the phone. So the platform will go down to just above the phone screen, and then the phone will show white on black images. Where it's white, it'll harden the resin onto the platform in that shape. Then the platform will move up, and then the phone will show the next image, which is the next layer. That'll harden, then the platform moves up, next layer moves up, and so on and so forth. You create the layers which make up the whole 3D part.
What resolution does this get down to?
So this one in Z resolution is 100 microns. And the XY, the cool thing is it actually depends on the resolution of your phone. So when you upgrade your phone, you're actually upgrading your printer too.
Oh, so if, like the Samsung Note 8, I just upgraded to that phone. Because it has a higher screen resolution, I can actually get more XY resolution because the pixels are smaller.
Exactly.
Oh, that's great. I know a lot of people were anxious about this, and I know you've seen some flack before. So what can you tell me about the next steps? When are people going to be able to get this machine in their hands?
Well, we found we've been having issues for the past few months dealing with our electronics board, with the phone communicating with the printer, because we're dealing with hundreds, if not thousands, of different phones. Recently, what we've decided is, as of a few months ago, that Apple is now able to communicate with a new Bluetooth stack, sending data directly rather than just audio. And so that means that we can actually use that Bluetooth stack and send bits directly to the motor. So it's much more compatible with current and future versions of phones. And it makes the development much easier because we don't need to keep tailoring and testing all of these different phones, because once the Bluetooth works, the printer works.
Well, one of the things that I'm sure people are going to ask, and I'm curious about as well, is my phone gets all sorts of notifications. How does this handle that? Do I have to disable notifications or put it in like a flight mode, or is there something specific I need to do?
Yeah, so within the app, before the print starts, we have you put the phone in airplane mode, turn off the Wi-Fi and all of that stuff so that you don't get those notifications. If you have alarms, we tell you make sure your alarms are off in that time period, because you know exactly how long the print's going to take before the print starts. You'll have a little counter, and you can decide whether you want to be more towards speed or quality, and there you can adjust whether you need to turn off alarms or not.
That's great. That's good to hear. The resin I'm really curious about. It's a daylight curing resin, and we're here in the sunny skies of New York. This bottle has been sitting out all day under the sun. It's a dark, so it's not letting any light through, and in this sort of bottle, I can store it anywhere?
Yeah, pretty much. We guarantee it if it's unopened up to a year, but it would probably last longer, honestly, as long as you store it in a cool, dry place. The resin that we have here, like you said, like it's been sitting out in the sun. The black bottle doesn't let any light through whatsoever, so it's perfectly fine.
Wow, it looks like you've overcome some obstacles, and I know the past hasn't been kind, but you've got a working model, and you're showing prints, and Giacomo, I wish you the best of luck, man. I'm really looking forward to, I'd love to see this working, and I'd love to see this successful, so I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of Maker Faire, man.
Thanks, you too.
Hey, this is Sean, Joel's editor. Sorry that the footage for this isn't perfect, but we hope you get the idea about the ONO 3D printer and all of its capabilities. It seems like a pretty awesome deal. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for everyone who lets the ads play and watches via YouTube Red, and everyone that's involved in Joel's Patreon. As always, guys, high five.